Go ahead. Good morning. We're outside again this morning. Hey, good morning. Happy Tuesday. This is just such a great morning out here this morning. This week we've been talking about boundaries, and so I kind of wanted to come out to our back boundary of our land because we talked about some of the dynamics and characteristics of boundaries as keeping what's ours safe and protected from what's not ours, but also being a definition of what's, what's unsettled with what's settled. Yeah. Yeah, the chemist is thinking he's got a cameraman career. So I like the fact that this fence, like, you can see over it, you can still communicate, you can see what's on the horizon, what's coming, there's all sorts of really great things about boundaries that are such a great metaphor for what's ours, for ourselves, what's not ours, what we need to own, and what we need to just not take responsibility for. In other words, our attitudes and our actions are the only things that we really take ownership of, because that's the only thing we really have control of. And we've been trying to line up our mindsets each week with some truths and some affirmation statements. And this morning on Twitter, today's affirmation was, I am being renewed by the transformation of my mind. And that renewal for us in faith really comes from the truth in God's Word. So this is a process of replacing all that. And Terry and I have been just really enjoying the Passion Translation of the Psalms. They call it Poetry on Fire. And it really is, what he says is the spirit of the Word. And so I just wanted to read a couple of verses this morning that are apropos to what we're doing with the morning mindset. This is out of Psalm 19 in the Passion Translation. In verse 7, David writes, God's word is perfect in every way, how it revives our souls. And really that's the truth of what we're doing with morning mindset, is using God's word to revive our souls, our minds, our wills, and our emotions. Some of the other verses in here I just want to highlight for a second. For God's word warns us and keeps us from following his wicked ways, giving us a lifetime guarantee of great success to every obedient soul. And really there's freedom in obedience, and that's what we're after here, is happiness and freedom. Without this revelation light, how would I ever detect the waywardness of my heart? And then verse 13, he says, keep cleansing me, God. Keep me from my secret selfish sins. May they never rule over me. We have a phrase in the church that I attend that if you're not intentionally moving in a direction, then you're drifting away. And so God's word is really the plumb line for what keeps us from drifting away into the muck and the rubbish that we've been talking about, the weeds, the invasive plants that we've been talking about this week. And then the last verse in this psalm, I just love this. So may the words of my mouth and my meditation thoughts be always pure and pleasing and acceptable before your eyes, my only Redeemer, my protector, God. So let your meditation thoughts today be pleasing. Let them be grounded in the truth. Allow yourself to be transformed by the renewing of your mind, because God's word is the only thing, God is the only thing that can save our souls and to keep us protected and safe and happy. So be blessed. Have a fabulous day. We got some grandkids here, so I'm going to go in and cook them breakfast.